Senator Tim Scott was the name I heard every time we asked who might drop out next. So maybe the timing was curious. Are you surprised by his decision?
I'm only surprised by the surprise of his decision, right? I mean, like, he clearly didn't tell anybody until he got on that show. I mean, like, why wouldn't you call your friend Trey Gowdy, who you've known your entire political career, and say, hey, buddy, I'm coming on your show tomorrow, and I'm going to withdraw from the race, so don't look shocked. That didn't happen. No, it didn't.
It almost felt like Trey was actually trying to convince him to reverse his decision live on air.
I think he was just in a state of shock. I mean, real news doesn't happen on his television show, so the fact that it happened probably shocked him just as much as the announcement itself. But it didn't shock any of us, right? He's out of money. He's out of support. Yeah. He's going nowhere in the polls. He's got no organization in Iowa. Really, I mean, it was actually very well timed on his part. Mm-hmm. Frankly, he probably would have been having trouble getting into the next debate. Chris Christie, maybe next. I hear his campaign's having trouble getting into the next debate. If you're not on the debate, you ought to get out.
That's how it happens, I guess. Jeanne, everyone's looking to someone else from South Carolina as to where the money might go, where the support might go. Is that Nikki Haley?
It is Nikki Haley. You know, it wasn't only Trey Gowdy surprised. It was his staff. It was people who work for him. It was strange, but I will say Saturday Night Live is onto something because the girlfriend thing was one of the most Googled things after that debate. So apparently that doesn't keep you in the race. But, you know, Nikki Haley really probably will be the beneficiary of this. You know, the poll numbers being what they are, about 3%, that's not going to get her a lot. But really the donor pool, we've already heard that there is going to be a fundraiser from one of Tim Scott's supporters for Nikki Haley. Other people are looking at her, so she will benefit. But, you know, one interesting aspect of this is while Nikki Haley appointed Tim Scott, they have had a pretty icy relationship throughout the campaign. Everybody seems to love Tim Scott. This turned icy, so it'll be curious to see what he ends up doing by way of endorsement because, you know, he has a megaphone here, not huge, but it's important in the Republican Party.